Welcome in, welcome back, and welcome to day 4 of our Divine Goddess Awakening and Integration series, okay? I've been enjoying this. I hope you all have been enjoying it. Comment down below which goddess so far has resonated with you the most. All right, let's get into day 4. So, cards out, we have Nut, Lakshmi, Anu, Bhav, and Ninersag. All right, let's get into it. So, your crone within, your wise elder energy is Nut. And this lands exactly where the journey has been taking you. After meeting your wild maiden who refuses to be shaped by others, after discovering your creative mother who moves between worlds, now you meet the crone who sees everything from the cosmic perspective. She's the vast, undiscovered cosmos, the universe and galaxies, the planets and asteroids, the overarching inky sky at night. She's been watching your whole life unfold from above and below, holding up the sky while governing the dreams you have in darkness. She doesn't measure things the way we as humans do. She's eons old, life everlasting, swallowing the sun each sunset and birthing a newborn each dawn. Your wise woman energy knows that the bitter small knives of the everyday must give way to magnificence and wonder. She sees patterns that you can't see from ground level, and she understands that everything you're going through, every loss, every ending, and every death is part of an infinite cycle that our minds can barely touch. The mystery of the night knows no limits, and she is that mystery. Now, what's ending is Lakshmi's overflow. And this might confuse you at first, but listen carefully. The cycle of sacred nectar, the generosity fountain, the endless giving and receiving, that particular flow is completing itself. Not because abundance is leaving you, but because you've learned what she came to teach. You've discovered that real prosperity flows when you stop grasping and start giving. And you've tasted the amrita that satisfies every thirst. And you've learned to enter the cycle of exchange instead of trying to hoard or control. And this ending isn't punishment, it's graduation. Lakshmi sits on her lotus throne, watching you release the need to chase abundance, to perform generosity, and to prove you're worthy of overflow. She's watching you let go of the student version of prosperity consciousness and step into something far more mature. What's completing is your relationship with lack, with scarcity mind, with the fear that there won't be enough. That version of you is dying, and she's taking her lotus petals with her as she goes. And the gift your crone brings is Anu, the great Irish mother. Her body is the land itself. The paps of Anu are mountains in Ireland, breast-shaped hills that feed the earth. She is prosperity rooted in the soil, abundance that comes from the ground up, wealth that grows from deep connection to place and people and lineage. Where Lakshmi taught you about flow and cycle and exchange, Anu gives you something heavier, older, more permanent. She gives you earth-rooted abundance that doesn't depend on your worthiness or your performance. It just is. Because the land provides, because the mother feeds her child, because fertility and blessing are your birthright as a child of the soil. And that is the crone's gift, the true gift. Not the ephemeral flow of coins and opportunities, but the deep knowing that you are held by something ancient that will never abandon you. Anu doesn't ask you to be generous or open or flowing. She just feeds you because you're hers. She blesses you because the earth always blesses those who belong to it. This is abundance that's earned through lineage, through being parts of the body of the goddess herself. Now, your challenge, the thing that terrifies you most about endings, is Bob, the battle crow. The Morgan's face that she wears when she must become death's companion on the field. She dreads the times when she must transform into the crow, because while she and the Morgan are one, Bob does not live for the field where those who fight and die are gathered in her arms. She does not love death, but she will not let those who die walk alone in their last moments. This is what you fear about endings. That you'll have to witness the death, that you'll have to be present for the falling, and that you'll have to transform into something fierce and terrible just to survive what's coming. You fear becoming the battle crow. You fear the blood within you rising in heat and fire until you know no fear, until you're eager to look into your enemy's eyes and conquer the terror that will keep you enslaved. You fear your own fearsomeness. And you fear what you become when you stop running from endings and instead beat your wings and keen over them. Bob challenges you to face what you most want to avoid. She challenges you to become the one who makes the passing better, who speaks of endings before they happen, who keens and cries once the falling is done. She challenges you to bring confusion to those who would harm you, to fight when a fight must be had, and to make conquest honorable if it cannot be avoided. She's asking you to stop pretending that your crone years will be peaceful, gentle, and wise in some sanitized way. Your elderhood includes the battlefield. Your wisdom includes knowing when to become the crow. And Ninersag speaks again. She speaks as the wisdom that's coming through all of this. And she's been woven through your whole awakening. She appeared on day 1 with Blood Eye What's Called, and now she closes your crone initiation with the final truth. You are her child, and she will do everything in her power to bring you healing. You deserve comfort. You deserve the mountain's embrace and the great mother's protection and the cord cutting that severs you from what drains you. She's telling you that wisdom isn't about transcending your need for care. It's not about becoming so evolved that you don't need the mother anymore. Your crone wisdom is you will always be someone's child. You will always need comfort and healing. The cutting away of unhealthy attachments never stops because life keeps trying to entangle you with suffering that isn't yours. And that's okay, that's human, and that's real. Now, Ninersag reminds you that you are the meeting place where the sea kisses the sky, where earth and heaven marry. In you, matter and spirit come together. You are holy. And wisdom means knowing you can be both ancient and held, both powerful and in need, both the crone who holds cosmic perspective and the child who needs the great mother's arms. Your crone energy isn't about being beyond it all. It's about seeing everything from Nut's cosmic view while standing on Anu's fertile earth, willing to become Bhav's battle crow when necessary and letting Lakshmi's student lessons in so deeper prosperity can root. And always returning to Ninersag's mountain for the healing and comfort you still deserve. Talk about a message for the messenger. All right, that is day 4. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this if you feel guided to. All right, tomorrow is more goddess wisdom, and I will see you in day 5.